Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to our NASCAR Diecast review. Today we have the Ross Chastain Worldwide Express Chevrolet Camaro. I believe this is the paint scheme he won the Nashville 2023 race with, and holy cow, the camera does not do it justice. This paint scheme is fan-freaking-tastic. Wow. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pop it out of the box. Alrighty folks, right out of the good old box, and here we go. Holy cow, look at this paint scheme, dude. Is this not epic? Is this not modern and cutting edge? I mean, look at this. You have all these different gradients, arrow patterns, just a beautifully well-designed race car. Wow. This is going to be a fun diecast for you guys. Of course, pick this one up from our friends at Circle B Diecast. You can too. Make sure to check out that promo code down below, and you can save on shipping. Let's dive into this. It's kind of funny because apparently Worldwide Express is a, like, you know, look right there, shipping logistics supercharged. So it's kind of funny, you know, shipping code, a diecast about shipping. That's why they had UPS on at the car at Arlington. So that's a pretty cool tie-in. So let's dive into this one. You got almost said .com. I was thinking www. Anyways, got the whoosh there. Get your hood louver pattern. Got wwexracing.com. I like that little logo there. Kind of looks cool. What a beautiful paint scheme. These are the type of cars I love. These modern, just sharp-looking race cars. You know, there's so many paint schemes nowadays that I feel like fall flat on their face. This is one of those cars that I look at, I'm like, yes, that looks freaking good. And I tell you what, if I was sponsoring a cup car or a stock car, or I had a team, I would want every paint scheme to look unbelievably cool. I want it to be the talk of the town. I want people in the garage area. I want everybody walking around the track talking about my race car and my sponsor. That's what I would do. I wouldn't just go out there and just put a wrap on a car and call it a day. I want the best looking car every single week, because that's how you get the most sponsorship exposure, and in return, that's, you know, how you get sponsors happy, and inevitably they pay more and you can invest more into your race team. That's my theory. Get the number one, Sudoku, go to the left side of this car. Now, I can't remember if this car ran with chrome numbers at some point. I'm not sure on that, but there is a couple quirks of this car I'm not really digging, and check this out. So, whatever's going on with this side window arch, I don't know what the biff it is, but that looks kind of goofy, to be honest with you. There's really no other trace of that blue on the car except for the outlining of the number one, and then you can see it on the outside of the Ross Chastain name rail, which, again, I don't know why it's like that. We see this on the Dayglow Menard paint schemes, where you'll see like a warm, dark yellow outlining to some of the logos when the car is clearly painted with a bright yellow. So I don't know what that is, but they need to clean that up. Beamoose.org, whatever the biff be a moose means. I have no idea. Simeon's, you got Chevrolet, whatever the biff that is, Advent Health, Worldwide Express, Shipping Logistics Supercharged, Onyx, Jockey, Advent Health, Kubota. I mean, this paint scheme, if you really think about it, if you took the number off this car, it really looks like a Rallycross paint scheme. Like, I could see this on like a Tanner Faust or whatever, Travis Pastrana Rallycross paint scheme on like Dirt 2 or something. That's how modern these cars look. I love the Trackhouse liveries most of the time. Goodyear, like how it's yellow and it's bright. It looks really good. 75th Cup Series. Got the number one. Go to the back end of the car. Oh boy, this is wonky jaw. Holy cow, it's a raced version. So the Camaro decal's off. The whole back panel is off. I can touch this up, no problem with some paint. That's fine. But the taillight, I don't know what the biff's going on there. You got Quaker State. Ooh, that Daniel Suarez Quaker State car is going to be epic. Got wwexracing.com. And you got the number one, again, with that goofy outlining. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Go to the right side of this diecast. I mean, I wouldn't be caught dead without this car in my diecast series if I had one, right? If the Duralast Cup Series was still around, which it's not, the series has came to an end, this would be a paint scheme I would definitely want in the show. What a beautiful, beautiful paint scheme. Holy cow. I mean, just look how glossy this car is. Brand freaking new. Look at that shine. Wow. And the blue might not look as appetizing on camera, but let me tell you, from holding it in the studio, and the naked eye, so to speak, it is a unbelievable blue. It's not as like bright as a petty blue, but it's close, right? It's close. Go to the number one on the top of the car here. Looks really cool, like that font. After years and years of seeing the Jamie McMurray and Kurt Busch Ganassi font and how ugly it looked, it's nice to see a traditional number one NASCAR font again. I'm just keeping it real. I could not stand the Ganassi font they had for during the 2010s most part. It was ugh. It did not look like a good stock car number. It needed to be on an open wheel car, nothing more. Worldwide Express, Chastain in the back window, and then you have the same logos you see right here on the hood, and they're on the deck lid. Guys, this is an awesome, awesome Ross Chastain diecast. You had the Kubota paint scheme this year, which is incredible, I might add. Like, it literally could be diecast of the year. And then you have this one here. You got to put it up there in that mix. Just Trackhouse Racing, man. They have such a aesthetic to their paint schemes that is like perfect. It just really resonates with me. Even if you look at their like pit boxes on pit road, they have like a metallic sheen where their Trackhouse logo is, and it's got like so many geometric patterns. Like they get it. Like they understand what makes fans like really, you know, catch their eye, so to speak, to their brand and their image. You got to do the modern stuff. You got to do you have to have an international flair to it. Don't do what some of these teams do every week and show up to the racetrack in a boring paint scheme. Just keep it real, right? Like, I'll show a paint scheme here in the studio. Like, this paint scheme to me, this Allegiant car, could be a lot better, okay? I mean, look at all this real estate they have. Nothing. Just one little door panel, that's it. If you're walking around the track, which one of these cars are you going to take a photo of first? Right? Just keeping it real. Regardless of the driver, regardless of your favorite driver, just in terms of just paint scheme itself, which one are you going to take a photo of first? I mean, it's pretty simple to me. And another great example of this is going to be this Christopher Bell car, and I've harped on this one last year. Out of both of these paint schemes, which one of these are you going to take a photo of at the racetrack more? Which one are you more likely to share on your social media post, which is essentially free advertising for whoever's on the car? Let's just keep it real. I mean, look at all this real estate. None of it's used. Just keeping it real, guys. They understand marketing. They understand why you need to go to the racetrack with a fantastic looking car. And with Ross Chastain having Busch beer in 2024, I hope to God they keep the same paint scheme styles that Harvick had with the Busch program. Because if they screw it up and then they do a bunch of plain Jane race cars, it's going to look ugly. But if they do the paint schemes that they had with Harvick back in 2019, 2020, 2021, it's going to be cool, guys. I would love to see a watermelon Busch light car. And my idea for it would be like the, maybe like the mountains and stuff, the Busch background. But instead of a metallic blue or a metallic silver, what about a metallic green, like a nice super metallic dark green or light green to go across the whole car, like a chrome green. And then you have like the Busch light mountains and stuff. That would look freaking cool, man. I'm just saying. Keep the paint schemes coming because these Trackhouse cars are phenomenal. So I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a blessed one, everybody. Diecast Buffet, signing off.